brand new week and a brand new episode. Hello and welcome to Attitude, where our mantra has always been to bring you all the best the worlds of art and culture have to offer. My name is Kevin Kasioki. On today's show, we bring to you a fashion designer, move to beatboxing, and finish off with a dancer. I cannot wait to see how this one goes, so join me and let's see what this artist can do. Well, I don't know about you, but it is my dream to one day flip a piece of my clothing to find the words custom made for Kevin Kasioki. It is no lie that custom made fabrics are the most admired in the society and shows just how much some of us are willing to go the extra mile to stand out and appreciate craftsmanship. Well, if you want to find out how you can get your hands on handmade bespoke fashion, check out this following artist. Enjoy! Bespoke fashion is perhaps one of the most esteemed forms of status among fashion enthusiasts who crave uniqueness and standing out. Knowing that a piece of clothing is solely made for you is something to be unapologetically proud of. A venture Robert Mandela has undertaken with Roma Designs, who specialize in handmade bespoke clothing.
My name's Robert Mandela. I'm the CEO and director of Roma Designs Africa. Roma Designs Africa is a fashion brand that cuts across both men and female bespoke clothes. Yeah, what I mean, we sketch and design and tailor our custom-made clothes. Yeah, we're trying to come up with a luxury brand in Kenya. As a designer now, I'll have to suggest an idea, but also you have a say. Bespoke simply means according to your preference. So I do everything according to you, but I combine your idea and my idea to make something better.
Passion and being firm on what he really wanted are the inexhaustible fuel that have been running Robert while maneuvering the world of fashion. That, topped with coming from a background of fashion designers and actually going to study fashion in school, have transformed him into an all-rounded creative professional.
There was Robert Mandela. Robert Mandela is someone who dreamt about fashion. I was supposed to do electric engineering, but I thought that's being my father, that's not being me, because my dad is an engineer. Now I had the passion for fashion, and I switched my course, and now I did fashion and design because I really loved fashion, and I think that's what I was meant to be doing. I'm born in a family lineage of fashion designers, but I had to professionalize it. And you can never professionalize it if you don't go to school, because so many people have this type of narrative of how tailors do work and the mentality and everything. For you to change that, you have to go to school, you know, like education is the key. And now it makes you work different, and your concepts, strategy and everything, it's truly different from someone who's just doing it manual, trust you me. Yeah, the level of professionalism is now on another level.
A nice-looking piece of clothing only means that a designer took a good chunk of their time coming up with a design and foreseeing its tailoring to a complete work of art. This, a brief description of the procedure this designer has always been doing with every piece he makes.
Checky, what's new in the new shop? Vibes, manze. Easy fits and Roma Designs are always the best, yo. So check it out.
I do each and every pattern. I'm flexible, but I'm more of a suit designer because I love the elegant look, and I love people being stylish at the same time. They are wearing clean cuts and stuff. And with casual clothes, as much as I do it, it's not like official clothes, you know. Yeah, I'm more of luxury and executive type of space. You start with the idea. You put it down in paper. You sketch it. After the sketch work, you now convert it into the person now who's wearing the suit. After that, you go to hunting your fabrics. After hunting your fabrics, the cutting, the cutting, you start now the sewing process, and then when it's finished, fast fitting, and then you do, because with the fast fitting it's to identify if there's any mistake that could be alterated. Now after the fast fitting, the final fitting is when the client is picking the suit, and yeah, that's a finished process of a single suit.
Different age brackets come with diverse fashion needs and preferences. Experience has taught Robert how to hack every client's need to their satisfaction.
I love making clothes for kids because I have a kid, you know, and like it's a challenge. You have to try and exercise more and be patient when it comes to kids, you know. And now there's the youth gender. You have to understand the type of style they want, because now that's a very stylish gender. And there's now the executive, or the people who are now more matured, who loves very simple things but are classic and neat. But I believe my mind is flexible enough to do all that, you know.
The COVID-19 pandemic was a huge blow to the artist's business, but sheer relentlessness saw him through. What is left as both a challenge and a blessing in disguise is the influx of second-hand clothing, commonly referred to as mitumba.
COVID affected the whole world, definitely. So we had even clients who were not in Kenya, who could make purchases, and now they couldn't, you know, because the whole world had an impact, and everybody was I think everybody was scared, you know, but all good, because we also learned new surviving tactics, you know. And if we survive that, any business that survived during COVID will never go down. I think the only major challenge you're facing is mtumba clothes. Yeah, because you might prefer, most of people prefer to go for mtumba because it's cheaper over the custom made suits, which are way a little bit expensive than that, you know. But besides that, I couldn't say there's any other major challenge. One thing you should know, even that mtumba, if you are supposed to get that cloth, if it's new and customized for you, you cannot afford it. Those are simply second-handed clothes, of which we really do appreciate, because also those people are making fashion to grow, and we get unique and different ideas from them at times, because these are other designers of other brands. But locally, it could be expensive, because this is something that is originally made for you, which means the measurements, the pattern crafting, the buttons, the lining, and each and every detail on that cloth is according to you. So it's probably going to take a lot of time to create it, and a lot of workmanship to please you, over just something that you'll pick and you'll be like, okay, let me just do it.
It would be Robert's joy to establish an all-African fashion brand, competitive enough to give acclaimed world fashion brands a chase for their money.
I just aspire, you know, a lot of people been celebrating a lot of brands, even you personally right now. If you do a Gucci pant or shoe or shirt, even if I won't ask you, you'll be willing to brag to me, to show me like you're wearing a Gucci. There's never been a brand in Africa. Do you know of any brand in Africa which is selling clothes that is celebrated? I'm going to try to make the first luxurious brand in Africa. I believe it's a slow process, because whoever came up with Gucci right now is not alive, but I'm trying to build a heritage brand, of which I'm sure we might not be there, but in the next 10 years at least, there'll be progress of Roma Designs Africa being a brand which, if you mention, anyone is really interested to get associated with. All we need to do is to do more of it, and wherever or each and every places people are working, may it be very official or whatever, they could be embracing at least 2 or 3 days where people could be wearing local made clothes and African, and now appreciating more the African made fabric, you know. So I think it could make people venture into more and more of that when it comes to work now. My social media handle at Facebook, it's at Roma Designs Africa. Instagram, it's at Roma Designs Africa. Twitter, it's at Roma Designs Africa. And which other platform have I not shared? TikTok, it's at Roma Designs Africa. Our shop is located at Kimathi Street, Rehema House, just behind Sarova Stanley, 5th floor. Yeah, you can just reach us each and every time you want to be made something custom, or you can book an appointment with us through +254 704 509 117.
Well, nothing makes someone stand out than a well-tailored suit. Now, some talents illustrate just how creative and remarkable creatives can get when creating art, and beatboxing has definitely got to be one of those talents. Gone are the days when beatboxing was just any other skill. Beatboxing events and concerts have become something to look forward to, as we discovered during a beatboxing concert we attended some time back. Take a look at how this one went.